Hey, everybody. How are you? Steve Georgia here, Teddy Tarvis. I'm filling in for Ben Bryce. Big thing is October 10th, we got a report coming up tomorrow. And what are we looking at? Are we looking for any kind of surprises out of this report?
That's the thing, and that's the question that is being asked right now by everybody. I personally am not expecting any big fireworks for this report. I think some people might be expecting slight yield decreases in corn and beans, given all the dryness that we've seen over the last, call it 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the overnight tonight. But as for right now, it's kind of a quiet session, down 2 or 3 cents. Beans are kind of hanging in there, and wheat is up a little bit. So it'll just be, like I said, interesting to see kind of how we close and then where we start up again tonight.
Yeah, it's a good point. The other thing about yields, you bring up a good thing, right? You got beans drying down right now and people talking about how we should see this change from USDA. The big question is that when do we typically see the change from USDA? Right? When we look at things and you start talking about how dry it's been and some of the issues that we have, these are farming issues right now. They're not market issues right now. We're still looking at a massive crop out there. We still need to find a home for a record crop for corn and probably for soybeans as well. It's when does USDA recognize the problem? That's when the market will react. But I'm kind of with you. I'm not sure this report's going to do much, but It does look like we're getting a little bit of outside influence today. Crude oil's up sharply. Does that have any influence on what's going on with our markets?
Yeah, absolutely. Crude oil has been all over the place, it seems, last few days, last few weeks. So it can definitely impact. You can look at bean oil. Bean oil has been doing well. That can spill over to the beans and kind of support that as well. You also have to look at wheat. What wheat is doing, because that can kind of carry the corn. So definitely it impacts. Something to watch is sort of the macroeconomics of what's have. Obviously, what's going on in the Middle East. You have Russia and Ukraine. You also have the weather in the mix down in South America now. So just something to keep an eye on. Obviously, we're kind of in the heart of harvest, so not the friendliest for the beans. Lots of harvest pressure, and the bean coming into the mix. They're just not the friendliest for us right now.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I know going into this report, actually past the report, what do we do, right? You mentioned South America. They're finally seeing some rain. We're in the South America planting season. And so we do need to keep an eye on that. What does it look like? What are we doing? Are we getting too much rain, too little rain? Is it too hot, too cold, too whatever, right? This is the stuff that we need to follow as we get through this time frame and through this report. So keep an eye on that. But I do want to, before we close out, touch a little bit on livestock. How's that looking here today?
Yeah, livestock has been, again, all over the place. Box beef was at those 8-month lows. Now it is it's getting a little spooky there for a second. But box beef has been doing pretty well. Kind of seeing a little bit of a grind higher. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up yet, but definitely at a price that I think would be good to protect moving forward and going into the end of the year.
Yeah. So give us a call. Let us help you do that, right? Be glad to do that and take a look at what you guys are doing on your farm, how things are going, not only in the livestock side, but also on the grain side. Be glad to entertain any questions you might have. What do we do with this? How do we finish things out? Should I be storing it? Those types of questions. Would love to sit down and have a conversation with you. So if you got a moment, give us a call. Be glad to help you out. I certainly want to take some time out and thank you, Teddy, for being part of this here today.
Thank you.
Let us know what kind of questions you have and what we can be doing to help your operation. So give us a call, 800-262-7538, or that's 1-800, the number 2, MARKET, 1-800-2-MARKET. You guys have a great day today. Thanks for participating. We'll chat with you all soon. Take care.